guys? It's your girl, Call Me Kaya, with this new flavor in your ear. I'm here with Kamate.
How y'all doing? Kamate, Bakisa, aka Youth Wing Art Society in the building. I'm here with my girl Kaya.
Hey, gang. He's painting me,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah, definitely got to cook up some little special flavor for my girl Kaya just to show her some love. You know, it's gonna be a gift for her.
Yes.
So.
The art in the back is also him, that he earned his exclusives. So we'll put links to his social media so you can get in contact with him. He does custom pieces. I think he does freelance, all that good stuff. So
Murals.
we'll get there. We will get you his information. Today we are going to be talking about the much anticipated, much awaited Toria Lee's Delusional EP that dropped on Friday, March 1st. The 6-song EP had the track list Lord Knows, Paranoid, Numb featuring D8, Delusional.
D8.
No, wait, I skipped this song. Under the Influence, Delusional, and then Too Legit. Shout out Tori. This project was interesting. Not what I expected, I'll say.
Well, what did you expect?
Okay, so first I thought I was getting an album.
Okay.
And then I didn't get an album. Then I got an EP, but then I didn't get an EP. And then I was getting an EP, and then it was coming soon, and then it was releasing. But we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these categories. There are 5 of them. The categories are vocals, lyricism/content, production, overall artistry, collaborations, and visuals. Because technically, and we'll get into this a little bit more later, the visuals, there aren't any visuals out right now, like at the time of shooting. The visual category will mainly speak about a missing visual and her album artwork. Without further ado, we'll get right into it. It's not a drill, so I got you.
Yeah, we ready.
I'm ready. Holy moly.
Holy moly. Oh, is it looking good? Kinda?
I just feel like, I feel like I looked over and you were just in the corner, and like, but I looked back over and you were like, my whole neck.
Yeah, your whole neck is about to be done. And I gotta switch my paintbrushes.
We'll switch it up on them.
Yeah.
So let's start with production.
Fantasy.
Maybe I'm a little delusional.
So I actually talked to her and asked her who produced each track on the album. And let's see.
Well, a lot of her songs, she really did have some really good producers going to work.
Yes, so Paranoid was produced by X, aka Mama Named Me Evan.
And what he do?
Shout out Timeless. The rest of the album was produced by Natown.
Natown. Oh, I heard of him.
Natown.
Yeah.
So basically the whole project outside of Paranoid was produced by Natown.
That's what's up.
And so here.
Well, you can actually tell that Paranoid had a completely different feel to it, you know what I'm saying? Like when the producer put their music on the beat, you can actually feel their soul and the difference of their energy. And it was like to me it was a weird sound, you know what I mean? Like
I just felt like I felt like the concept and the track didn't match, in my opinion.
So track, different song.
Yes.
Okay. So good track. Nice track.
Nice track.
Bad song.
Bad song.
I agree.
Bad song.
I agree. It was like some Beyonce combined with Lady Gaga.
Okay, so you remember when we were listening to it and you were like, she's trying to do the Beyonce. Beyonce does it all the time or whatever.
Yeah.
So after that, I went home and I was trying to figure out like why I didn't like it and like why it wasn't like working for me like or whatever. And I listened to like Beyonce's Freakum Dress. I listened Need You, and then I also listened to Movie Body. What is that?
I don't know.
Anyway, but I realized the reason that I don't like it is because she's doing like the low little rappy thing that Beyonce do. But when Beyonce does, but listen up. When Beyonce does like the low rappy thing or whatever, she combats that and contrasts it with really high, powerful ass singing.
You know what she does?
Every time, like if you picture Freakum Dress, like think about Freakum Dress,
she
be
always
like,
use her vocals.
even though she's like.
That's what I was saying
So,
about the track about what was the other track? Too Legit or something like that's my favorite track. You know what I mean? Like,
mine is Delusional. Close second is Numb. I just really like the
But Delusional, like she could have like Delusional was crack too. Like that's the best song on the album. Like even though Too Legit is my favorite song.
I really don't understand how Too Legit is your favorite song. But we're
because
talking
it's
about
Too
production.
Legit.
We're not talking about the song. We're talking about production.
The production of Too Legit was dope. Shout out Naytown. He fucked Too Legit up. And he kind of switched it up with Delusional too. Like that was hot too.
I like Delusional. I wanted more of Delusional. But I honestly, the only production that like I wished was like more in depth was the Under the Influence track. Like I just felt like, I don't know, it didn't flow for me with Under the Influence.
Well, to me, all the production of each and every song kind of sounds the same because of the content.
Well, I think to me it does sound the same and like repetitive, but it also sounds intentional. Like it doesn't sound like, you know how you reach, like you see artists or whatever and it's like they make the same beat or they got the same flow or whatever. Like I feel like it sounds like, it sounds the same or whatever, but I feel like that's intentional, that's purposeful.
Gave it the same.
Yeah, I think
that's
it was on
sound
purpose.
That she was going for.
Yeah, I think that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
Okay. Well, that's all the time that we have for production. Hey, Jack.
Hey.
So we have to grade it.
Okay.
So what would you give production?
I would give production, because the producer, and he a crack producer, I give him like a 60. 16? A 60. You can't get that out of 20. Oh, out of 20? Oh, okay, yeah, well, okay, hold on, it's numbers, okay? It's numbers.
But, okay, out of production, I would give him about a 12.
A 12.
A 12.
I would give it higher than that.
Really?
I would say like 15.
Well, yeah, 15. You know what? Yeah, 15 is a good number. You can put me down for 15 just because.
We're putting
like,
us down for 15.
Yeah, cause I'm thinking about like the tracks that I really do like fuck with. Like that shit was hot. Like
and it was
really
all mixed beautifully.
Yeah, like I don't find no flaws in none of the mixing and.
I'm just playing my life.
I'm like,
So how is this gonna be all black, but like it's not gonna be all black?
Well, you gotta use your creative eye, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's.
So I'm confused. It's like, so how do you know what to paint and what not to paint?
Because I know my work. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I know this right here is actually light from your chin. This right here is a shadow. This right here is your lip, so that's gonna stay green.
Like, how did you start painting?
Well, I was an artist my whole entire life. Like I started when I was, my dad earliest record of me actually drawing like things that you can really tell what it was when I was 2. Like when I was drawing like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was 2 though.
You were childish.
Like, but how you gonna call it 2-year-old childish?
That's like the most accurate definition possible.
Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't that terrible as a 2-year-old.
Childish does not mean terrible. It means childish.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds negative. Anyway, like I was just bad as hell. So my punishment used to last for like 3 fucking weeks. And the whole 3 weeks, I'd be in the room like not reading the book. I'd be drawing Dragon Ball Z characters, drawing little shapes, cartoons. cartoons that I liked, and then I just kept going and going. And I never really painted, like, I never really actually started painting on canvases until like 8 months ago.
Let's move on to our next category, which I think since we're talking about rap, we should just go ahead and talk about
Content,
DA
lyrics,
and talk about collaboration.
collaboration. Okay.
Fantasy. Maybe I'm a little delusional.
Rap.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, now I checked D8 out on my own. Like when I first heard that Timeless video,
Collaboration.
and I heard that Timeless, I was like, okay, that was nice. Like, so to actually hear DA out here still working and jumping on major projects in the city, that shit hot. Like, it makes me look at him with even more respect. You know what I'm saying?
He can rap. Like, there's not like, say like what you want, like he ignorant, yada yada, he be fooling, whatever. Like, he can rap, and like,
facts.
there's just nothing else to say.
And he got a whole different style. Like,
Yeah, he does.
and he brought a lot. He brought a lot to Numb. Like, I mean, cause
I love the switch up. I love the switch up.
Cause I ain't really like Numb like that for real. Like,
Really?
at first, until I heard
He
DA
thought
on
it
there.
said yum.
Yum.
Like, like what is she? What?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm like, but I really didn't really like fuck with the whole thing, like the hook and the lyrics of her part. But then when DA came in, like, he fucked the track up. Like, he switched it up and gave it a whole
The
different
flow is just
flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. Like, he jumped in and he Kendrick Lamar'd that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out Swoop. I'm tired of shouting him out. Like, he gotta stop being dope. I'm tired of shouting.
he just out here. You can't, you know what I
Like,
mean? That's
every day it's just like, shout out Swoop.
Swoop.
Shout
I'm
out.
gonna just start waking up saying that shit.
Like, good morning. Shout out Swoop.
Shout out Swoop. Thank
Shout
you
out
God
Swoop.
for waking me up.
Shout out Swoop. That's funny. But like, I like that she only had one feature on the EP because with it only being 6 songs, like I can't remember. It was another project I reviewed, but I made a comment about how like most of the tracks were features.
I hate that's one of my biggest pet peeves about people that drop music. It's like you have too many features. Like, we really don't care about your features for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to hear you. Like, we care more about you. Like, every time I hear somebody like, yeah, I'm in the studio and I got this song dropping out and I got this video coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you find out it's a feature, like, and the song will be how sometimes the feature don't even do the shit justice. Like, you be like, man, the features, y'all, like, you just letting motherfuckers just jump on your
Just
track.
because. But no, this feature was well placed. It was intentional. It was purposeful.
Man, she was smart putting DA on that shit.
Yes,
man.
she was.
Like, for real.
I couldn't really picture another artist on that track. Like, that would have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't picture another artist to turn a track like Numb into some hot shit at the end, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was crack, like, but I really, you know what I'm saying, like, let's keep going. A 20?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I give it a 20 just because we talking about collaborations.
Yeah.
Because DA fucked that shit up. Like, he came in hard, and I was like, damn, who is that? Like, she's like, DA? I'm like, oh, I heard it, dude. Like,
I heard it.
that's the timeless shit. Like, that's the timeless nigga. Like, in that little dope ass video, D-Spitter was in that shit. Like,
shout out D-Spitter. If you haven't, you should go check out her single Rebirth. But that wraps up collaborations. And I think that we should just jump right into overall artistry and just piggyback off of that.
Fantasy. Maybe I'm a little delusional.
okay.
So something that I need to say about this that like you unfortunately can't really comment on is like the fact that her rollout was very dragged out and long, and there was like it was like the project was coming out for like 6 months, was like it had a new release date every other week.
She should have put out a sorry for the wait, in other words.
Yeah, or like a video or like something or whatever. And it's like then she puts a video out that says that it's the first single off of the EP, which was Judas, which I love Judas. I really like that track. I was really looking forward to see where she placed that track, like in the midst of the rest of the songs. And Judas just isn't on here.
Like, how the fuck do your only
The only visual that you have, and like she literally did an interview.
like what was it like? Yeah, like can I
So,
say it?
yeah.
Can I say it? Can I got questions.
You can say your
I got questions.
Your question.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Like, what was it about Judah that you did not want to add? Judas that you did not want to put on the EP? Like,
Well, I'm
what
just
was
saying,
it?
in September she reported that it was the first single off of the album. And then she never mentions anything else about it, and then just doesn't put it on there.
So is it like she coming out with an EP? She came out and gave us the EP. Now, is there an album coming out?
No.
No, just
Delusional was it.
This was it.
I would have rather had Judas than Paranoid.
I would have rather had all 7 of them. You know
Yeah,
what
but I'm just saying,
Like,
if it came down to it just needing to
I
be
mean, yeah, cause you gotta promote
6
your.
songs or whatever, like.
Yeah, cause you gotta promote yourself. You know what I mean? You promoting this video and everything, and then you take it off the. It is kind of backwards, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what is that now? Like, what is that Judas is a part of? You know what I mean? Like,
but like it's just random.
it's just a random little YouTube look up, like, oh
Yeah.
look, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But it says on everything, like under
maybe
it,
she
it says
forgot.
it's off
You
the
know what I'm
Judas.
saying? Like, oh shit! Like, Judas, fuck.
Judas, damn it, Judas, damn it, Judas.
Like, damn.
He doesn't get that reference.
No, I don't get that
It's okay.
reference. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I really would like to know like what was stalling the pushback, because like for the 6 songs that we got, I was just not.
You wasn't really impressed, huh?
I wasn't blown away. We can do 13, Steve.
I'm not Steve.
No, sorry, Steve Harley.
Alright, we give it a 13.
13, Steve.
13.
13, Steve. Boom. That wraps up overall artistry. But that's the only, I think that's the only category that I really think she's gonna do negative in. So
The artistry.
yeah, just the overall, because you have to consider the rollout, you have to consider the track list, the way that it flows, like you have to consider the producer she chose, if she wrote this song, like, so it's just like, but that all comes with time and like work, and like I can't stop staring at this painting. I need to be looking at the camera, but I can't stop staring at that. So I'm not. These last 2 categories, we're gonna be engaged in the camera.
I'm engaged.
Yeah, and that view, I'm so, anyway.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. This is more for the viewer, too.
Yeah,
you know what
so
I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
it's,
Okay, so let's keep it pushing. The next category, let's do visuals.
Fantasy, maybe I'm a little delusional.
Since one of the biggest downfalls of her artistry had to do with a visual. The Judas video we can't really include because it's not on the album, and this is a review of Delusional EP. So we can only talk about her album cover.
let's check it out.
Yeah, so here.
I think she had a pretty dope album cover. Tori Helen. She's very beautiful on the
Helene.
cover, too. Helene. She's very beautiful on the cover.
So it's just delusional written a bunch of times. There's blood.
Delusional.
She's like,
Delusional.
she's crazy.
You're crazy, huh?
I wish it said other stuff like, he loves me, or like,
Yeah, I was
Like
thinking
crazy
that like
things.
have like other little words
Like instead, like delusional definitely should be on there, but
like could have had like a brain with a heart in the middle
Like,
of it that's
her
broken in
actually,
half,
like that actually being her doodle. Like, but I like the concept of it a lot.
I mean, the whole thing says delusional.
But like,
we get it, you're delusional. Like, and then she got the tears coming down from her eyes, like the little black.
like the mascara running.
Yeah, kind of like she was crying.
Right.
But her lipstick on fleek.
Right, because you still gotta.
Because you still gotta look good, girl.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
if
No
you
matter
crazy.
how you crying, like.
And no matter how crazy you
no
are,
matter how crazy
the lipstick
you are,
gotta be on fleek.
you still gotta look good. That's what I like.
Especially if you don't have a lipstick on, because you could just put on some Vaseline, but you put that lipstick on.
Like, so is this like a heartbreak album, or is this just like a?
To me, it sounds like an album of like a guy that she's interested in, or like maybe that she messed with in the past, or like
kind of do sound like that.
like something like that, and then like she wants him, or like, you know, she's crushing on him, or like maybe they broke up and like she doesn't want to break up, or like something like that, and then like so she's like thinking everything's about to be like sweet and like I love him and like he loves me, but she's like realizing like, bitch, he ain't shit. You
And then
ain't.
she like, I'm the boss, bitch.
Yeah, like
With the
I'm
whole
crazy.
rapping thing.
Yeah, like I'm crazy out here. Like this nigga ain't studying me for real.
Well, he don't know who we fucking with.
Right, I'm bad.
That's what I get out
That's
of
what
it
it
for
sounds
real.
like.
You don't know who
I don't
you
really get
fucking
heartbreak.
with.
Yeah, like I don't really get heartbreak. I get like, oh, I was wrapped up in you. I got caught up and I ain't caught up no more. Type thing.
Like, he a dumbass.
Little bitch.
I might fuck you up. I get that. I might fuck you again every once in a while, but that's just about it.
You know, cause you know I gotta get it how I live. But no, yeah, it's dope. I like it, even though it has nothing to do with visuals. What's great visuals?
But it ain't no visuals.
It is no visuals.
It's no
I mean,
visuals.
realistically, what can we really say about that category?
We was just talking about, you know what I mean, the album cover art. Like,
Yeah,
so
I like the album
how
cover.
would you grade the art?
I would give it like a 17.
a 17.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 20.
We can't give it a 20.
Why can't we give it a 20?
Because I like it, but it's not perfect.
I mean, gotta have an 18.
Well, we just can't go 20.
Alright, 17.
That. that wraps up visual. Even though most of that category was.
And now we about to go on to what? Lyric and content?
And content and then vocals.
Fantasy, maybe I'm a little delusional.
Okay, let's move on. So we are now wrapping up the show.
Okay, aw.
With we're having so much fun.
Yeah, I'm over here chilling. I'm on the, you know what I'm saying? We got the paint
We
on.
got the paint.
And we got you know what I'm saying? We got categories and stuff. Like, and then the categories is just so quick. So I feel you though. So let's go ahead and say goodbye and everything.
We're not saying goodbye. We still have to talk about lyricism and her vocals.
Okay.
We still have a whole nother category.
Let's talk
It's
about-
okay.
Let's talk about her lyrics. Let's take our time.
Oh, can we talk about Lord knows? Okay. Those pipes, baby girl. Those pipes, baby girl.
Woo!
I just need more of them. Like,
Woo!
ooh,
Shit,
my
yeah.
leg is shaking under this table, baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, who the hell is that? Cause that's the opening track. Like, you hear that shit, you be like, damn. Like,
And she just.
Cause she was telling me, like, cause I had no idea who Tory Helene was.
I was getting hit.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still young butter, AR-15. You know what I mean? I'm still like hooked on that side. So to hear a whole nother, and Jamie Shea, like, I fuck with her too. Like,
Jim Shay. Who the fuck is Michelle?
who the fuck is Michelle? I don't fucking know.
Then you don't fuck with Jamie Shay.
Okay, but I heard a few of her songs.
No,
and
you
I-
didn't, because you know that song.
Don't put me on blast like that.
Say
I know
you know
Jamie
that
Shay
song.
can fucking sing. I know Jamie Shay can fucking sing. This ain't Jamie Shay's review.
Nah.
This is Tori Helene.
You can check out Jamie Shay's review on my YouTube channel, though. Link
Facts.
down here. Who
Facts.
did that with me? Who reviewed that project with me? But Lord Knows and then Delusional were my favorite two vocal tracks.
Delusional was hot.
Delusional was amazing.
That was fucking
I
hot.
want to know, okay, I have questions. Okay, I know I'm supposed to say this, but like this is just right now. Like, I want to know, did Delusional, the track, come first, or did Delusional, the thought of an EP came first? You know what I'm saying? Like, did she write that track and be like, I should just make this a whole EP? Because that's a beautiful track. I could really see how she could have did that.
Yeah, I can see how
She wrote that, and
how
she was just
wrote
like,
that shit was like, you know what?
I'm gonna
this
make
right
this shit
here.
an EP.
Cause the thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she don't really like the thing I don't like about it is that she don't really sing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, doing
it's
an
really
EP,
just
like,
Delusional and Lord Knows, for real.
that's it. Like
No,
the rest
she
of
kind of sung on them a little bit.
a little bit, like, but her vocals is so
She
fucking
can
good.
sing.
Like no flaws, like flawless, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then most of that shit was like rap and everything, and I feel like it kind of took away from her for real. I don't feel like it really brought to her EP like the way it should have. Like maybe like one, like too legit. Like that shit was too legit. Like I would fuck with that shit. Like I could do the running man to that shit.
You are just liking the track off of association with another Too Legit track. You are not listening to it. Like, she didn't sample that. Like, she
But
didn't
it's hot. But
Like,
it's
no,
hot.
you're saying it's hot because
Look,
it's too legit, but
okay,
it's not.
but you know what I'm saying?
I didn't say it's not hot. Like, it's cool. Like, but I can do without it. I'd
She
rather
can
have
do without
Judas.
it. I can't. Like
I'd
I'd rather have Judas. I'd rather than Paranoid. Then have Too Legit. Like I don't want Paranoid on there. Like Judas and Too Legit. Like and then the other songs like Under the Influence. Like you could have replaced that with like a beautiful song. You know what I'm saying?
Like a ballad, like a Flaws and All by Beyonce.
You know what I'm saying? Like just a beautiful with your vocals, cause like girl, she can go
She can
somewhere
sing.
with her fucking
Yeah, she
vocals.
can fucking
like,
sing. So can we grade it? And you think that we're ready to grade it?
Do you want to grade it?
Yeah, absolutely, we have to. Sorry, cold world. I genuinely believe that like her vocals were really good. I can do that. We don't even gotta. 17. That wraps up our categories, guys. We just went through. We're about to go grade them. He's gonna continue painting my lips. It looks like.
Yeah, trying to think so far. Trying to finish
we
it.
are going to be we are going to deliver a final tally, and then we will be right back.
All right, we back.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, I don't even want to do it now. You know, I'm scared now. Like, I thought I was going to get punched. She going to edit me out the whole show. She going to be sitting here talking to herself and shit. Like, but we back with the final tally, yo. We back with the final tally for Tori Helene's album, Delusional, which was a pretty dope album, and she got a pretty dope EP, and she got a pretty dope score too, man.
Yes,
Like,
she did.
we gave her all the combined.
Tori Helene's Delusional EP that dropped March 1st of 2019 has received 82
Woo!
out of 100.
82.
Woo! Okay,
Yeah.
that's
a B.
That's a B.
That's a B.
You're going to college.
Facts. You passed with a B.
You got that scholarship.
I ain't gonna bring
Okay.
up an A. Nobody wanna hear shit about an A when you got a B.
Shut the fuck up. Why'd you even say that?
Cause a B is an A when you got a B. Like,
A B is not an A, then it would be an A.
Bitch,
But
I
a B is
passed.
good.
Bitch, I passed.
So is this, shut up. You got a B. Delusional got a B. That's crazy. I I done all my I have questions. We did that.
You
We
weren't
talked about
expecting her to get
Judas.
to 82, huh?
No. Episode.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna get like a 70 or something. Like,
No, 82. Slid right in there. Like, 82. If you haven't yet, please go check out Delusional. Are available on all streaming platforms. Also, where can they follow you for your artwork? Tell them what you got going on. What's next for you?
oh yeah, man, like, so, you know, like, as you know, I'm Youth Wing Art Society. All you gotta do is hit me up on Instagram at Youth Wing Art, and then look for the baby sleeping inside the protection of the angel wings. And then you wanna find me on Facebook at Early Figs. That's an Early and Figs, Figgs, and you will see me there too as well, where you can view my art. And I'm also getting ready to do an art show on the 22nd of March. That's gonna be lit, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping you gonna come down for that.
Maybe we'll see.
Show some support, show some love to your boy. You know what I mean? Because I'm definitely going in there on my Black Panther Wakanda shit. Like, that's a sneak peek that everybody don't know. Like, and we just gonna fuck it up, man. Like, tear the city up with this art shit, with this music shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody out here putting their work in to make Cincinnati as big as it's gonna be.
But, well, as always, I'm your girl, Kami Kaya. It has been a pleasure. That was the new flavor this week. Like, follow me everywhere, Kami Kaya. Otherwise, talk to y'all soon.